New WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. You know what, people, why don't we just watch it and appreciate, celebrate the victory of Drew McIntyre. 0-1. He keeps losing, getting screwed and kicked to the cojones. 0-2. Another one got cashed in. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna happen. He kept losing against Cody. And finally, he rolls out of the ring. And makes it big. He finally did it, people. He finally did it, boys. Welcome back to another Reddit video. Make sure to join. And yes, people, Drew McIntyre just became the WWE Champion. If you want my longer thoughts, it's on my SmackDown review on my main channel. But people, absolutely excited about it. You know, and this video basically showed you how many times he got screwed, and it's a very special situation because we're literally celebrating a heel who got screwed so many times finally winning the championship. A heel who was right all along, in my opinion. You know, as a matter of fact, if you were rooting against Drew McIntyre, if you don't understand the point he's making, I think you're the bad one. I think you're the bad person right here. My English stopped working, sorry. Now, it all worked out in the end, and if this championship title reign is gonna be good, we can all say, well, the long-term booking definitely worked, but there's another scenario where it just kinda happened randomly, and WWE didn't necessarily plan this. For the most part, that's probably the case. I just hope the championship title reign is gonna be good, man, so we can look back and say all of these ruined moments were worth it. So far, 2026 for WWE has been a W. They better let my boy keep the title and have a long reign. Absolutely. And yes, so far, it's been pretty good. Like, the first SmackDown was really good. The first Raw was good, yet could have been better with the way it was overhyped, right? And also, this SmackDown was good. So far, WWE seems like hit a certain reset button. The Bald Fraud has woken up. And decided to book some decent shit in 2026. And hopefully that is going to be the thing for the rest of the year. I wouldn't necessarily, be too hopeful. How do y'all feel about this? Attitude Era. Show begins with an actual intro. Pyro starts. Every single fan in the arena is on their feet, screaming, cheering, hype for the show. Now, wrestlers walking in backstage carrying a cup of coffee or pushing a suitcase with Mr. Roboto testicles talking. Camera switches to inside the arena and every fan is sitting quiet. Oh my god, you just made me sad. I was hyping up the WWE, how 2026 is gonna be a good year possibly. Fuck 'em. Fuck him. Yeah, I hate it too. I keep complaining about it. Like, you need to get me excited about a show. We're going out today, hey. Whoa, this is so cringe, I'm sorry. Rock, music, fans, screaming, puking, vomiting, spitting. And now it's literally somebody walking with a cup of coffee with a suitcase. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. I hate it. Do y'all remember Eugene? Yes, I was like 5, 6 years old back then in 2005, 6. And, obviously this is a controversial gimmick right now for obvious reasons. But I honestly didn't even think about that. That he has, I thought he's just a childish character. Like, he's just like a kid. That's the way I saw this character back then. I have no idea what the intentions were, but that's, I believe, how most of us saw this character. Drew's current reign is already worse than his last reign. I shamed this booking for Drew. 5 minutes and 46 seconds. 1 defense. 3 hours, 0 defenses. Absolutely shame. Shame the WWE Bald Fraud. I hate wrestling. And yet, I keep watching it every single week. This is not that big of an exaggeration. I see a lot of people who are acting that way about wrestling. It's not that big of an exaggeration. I'm macking coming. Yes, we are. All of us. I love how I sometimes say some stupid ass shit and it becomes the thing. It becomes a thing. I said, Drew McIntyre's fans are macking comers. And now that's who we are. We're Mac and Comers, you are watching the channel, you are the sheep of the great one. And like I've said, I always had problems with my sleep, and now I've been counting you. I've been counting every single subscriber of the channel, and I sleep like a baby, I fall asleep. I'm just talking about random ass shit at this moment, right? What do you think is her future when she is back? It depends on when she's back. If she's gonna come back in a year or two, I think she's going back straight to the main event. But at the same time, if it's gonna happen like in, let's say, 3-4 years, the WWE could look very, very different. Maybe other women become like the next Rhea Ripley, which is very unlikely, but you know how it goes. Forehead game. So my dude left everything at 100. Yet it's still not that big. Yet it still doesn't touch this sheer size. You know, people, this is what I want for the next Reddit video. I want a lot of created superstars in 2K25 of me. The peak male height of 5'8", mass. Like, if you can use a template, maybe there's some kind of a Brock Lesnar template, so just use that, I guess. So make sure to create it and post it on my Reddit. I'll definitely react to it and perhaps give it a rating. Had me waiting the whole episode. I just wanted to break the walls down for the New Year's. My face when WWE drops multiple Chris Jericho references on Raw and Chris Jericho doesn't show up. Yeah, that was the mistake. Why would you do that? So here's the thing, WWE never made any promises, so it's kinda on us. I understand that, but here's the thing. If you keep dropping these references just so you could tease a Royal Rumble return, well, maybe don't do that. Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe just don't mention him at all. Don't make any references, so at least it's going to be still some kind of a surprise, because now everybody kinda knows. But still, you could act like, well, there's still a what if, maybe he's not gonna show up. All you did was make people think he's gonna show up on Raw. And that was the biggest mistake. I hope this happens again. By the way, this was in 2021. The Miz with the WWE Championship. A title reign that lasted for like a couple of weeks, I believe. This was very, very short. And I get it. I'm a big fan of The Miz. I don't think he needs to win the WWE Championship anymore. It's not gonna happen. I will say this though. I just hope he wins, because if I remember correctly, he didn't win a single match in 2025. I just want him in something a bit more important. It could be a tag team. It doesn't matter. You know, bring back Morrison. Why did they release John Morrison? This was so good, man. They could still do some great things in the tag team division. Why did they release John Morrison? Now I'm angry. I want John Morrison in WWE games, man. He was so fun to play with. Oh, that sounded so wrong. If you don't want this, you're toxic. Guys literally only want one thing, and it's effing disgusting. Get Wilson with every WWE title. You know, I love when things like these happen, when just WWE does something random and people immediately love it. And it goes to show you, again, something I've been saying for decades, people. A theme song is one of the most important things WWE character has. Sometimes WWE forgets the whatever. They forget some simple things that are really important for most wrestling fans, even if they don't realize that, which is a theme song and a finisher. I know how stupid this sounds, but it's sometimes as simple as that. You know, like Randy Orton is GOAT on every level. But I mean, a big part of why Randy Orton is so special is his theme song and his finisher. There are a lot of guys in the WWE right now who are really talented, but they don't really have a good song, and I don't even know what their finisher is. It's a lot more important than people realize. Happy birthday, JR. Man, I hate AI pictures like these, because randomly you're just scrolling Facebook and there's a photo of Eddie Guerrero, Randy Savage, and Chris Benoit playing Xbox in heaven. They're playing SmackDown, here comes the pain in heaven. We went too far. The end of the world needs to happen right now. They're already building another feud while one is already going. Hence proves Cody is obviously retaining. Good luck on your US title match. Feud Drew. Alright, so Drew isn't winning next week. F this BS. Oh my god. To be fair, this is exactly what I said, I believe. You know, since they're building new feuds, Drew McIntyre is most likely not winning, but this is so interesting to look at right now, because obviously we were wrong. TKO likes Cody bringing in the money. That's just the game. WWE sucks underneath TKO. Ah, man. I love when we're wrong. This is not a diss at anyone. I'm not like making fun. I was wrong too. That's what I like about wrestling. When you're wrong, when it surprises you. I mean, at the end of the day, most of these feuds are going to connect, you know? Most of this stuff is going to connect people. Drew, Cody, Randy Orton. I wouldn't be surprised if Randy actually ends up winning the championship too. Maybe even this year. We all made the mistake of getting our hopes up. But so far, I'm interested in what WWE are doing in 2026. And I'll be damned because I know next week, most likely, they're gonna disappoint us. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.